Hello YouTube, Sharps 1874 here with another video, but first we're going to answer what is it, and what it is an auto nib. So this is the answer to the last video we did. And what is it? Well, it's an auto nib. So back in the day when cameras, you'd use a plunger to trigger your camera. Now this one doesn't fit, but the auto nip would fit in here, and when you flip the lever, it's a self-timer and it would automatically close, push down the plunger, and that's what this is. I'm not sure how old this is, but you can see them on the internet. Let's see how far this goes open. That's it. That's as far as it goes. So that's what it is, an auto nip. Now, a while ago I was asked a question about the the Bauer and the baby Browning. So I'm going to readjust the camera, and we're going to take a look at these, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we have the Browning and the Bauer, and they are clear. And if you follow the other video, you know the main difference between the Browning and the Bauer, because they look identical. To take the Browning apart, you turn the barrel counterclockwise, and to take the Bauer apart, you turn it clockwise, and it comes off. Okay. Now, we're going to set this up and zoom in really close. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to try to do this just by standing. So, someone wrote in and said that they had a Browning or a Bauer, I don't remember, and they would love to have some detailed shots of the mechanism. Now, if you notice, there's a spring right there. That spring has to be under that post. When I bought the Bauer, it did not feed correctly, and when I took it apart, that spring was on top of the post. It was not holding the sear in the correct position. So we're just going to show this around so people can see what this is. Notice how this isn't square, that all moves in there. That's all part of that spring load. And on the Browning, it's basically the same. But there's the spring. You can just see that up against the back of that yellow background. A little bit better build, in my opinion, on the Browning. So this pin pushes out. Tell you what, it's very, very, very difficult to put that back in. I did it on this guy. I pushed the pin out, redid this whole thing. It took me hours to be able to put everything back together so the spring that sits in there was underneath rather than on top. So here's the Bauer. Oh, you can just make out the spring in there, right down in there. Let's see if I can get some illumination in there. Oh, there's the spring. I can see it, but I can't get it on film. Anyway, so I'm looking at the two of them together. The Browning and the Bauer. Okay, let's put these back together. When I was doing the comparison, the spring had come out of the Bauer, so we'll put that back in first. And the Browning slides together, put it back to the first notch, turn this clockwise. It's ready to go. The Browning, basically the same. Back to the first notch, the safety goes up. Now this one goes counterclockwise. And now that's ready to go. So just as a point of interest, let me just take this back off. In case you didn't notice that before, taking the barrel out. When you go clockwise or counterclockwise, what you're doing is you're rotating the barrel, the notches on the barrel, into the corresponding slots on the frame. So do that one more time. We've got the main spring in. The barrel goes in, and we have to rotate it out of the way, rotate the notches out of the way. Whoops. It's out of frame, sorry. And this, now we're putting those the notches into the slots, and it's ready to go. Okay, there's an up-close and personal look at the Browning and the Bauer 25 ACP. I'm Sharps 1874, and I thought you might like to know.